So this is a story about my stretch marks, which are basically right here, as you can see. Right here. 3 stretch marks, right? On my left chest. So this was me as a junior, and I remember this moment specifically because I was stressed out about school, and I decided to take a walk in my park to chill out on my own. And I think that the sky looked really cool, so I wanted to take a picture of me with the sky in the background to kind of commemorate this moment. I thought it looked cool. I love the sky, and I thought, I could look happy, cool, awesome in that picture. And as soon as I took that picture, I realized I just didn't like how I looked. I had a chubby face, and I just looked chubby in general. My eyes were dark, had a big head. It's not even that I was fat. I was just skinny with a little bit of fat and no muscle. I got made fun of for having a double chin, and I just found it heartbreaking that when I look at a picture of myself, I did not like what I looked like. After my junior year, after some time of kind of just being that slightly chubby person, I took it upon myself to start practicing for soccer tryouts for senior year. I really wanted to do soccer. I wasn't really focused on improving my physique, but mainly just working for the sport. I did 2 hours of cardio every day for soccer, and eventually I became leaner and leaner over time. I probably lost 10 pounds, and I was 150 pounds at 6 feet tall. I had abs, a nice jawline because of the reduced face fat, and I felt really confident about myself without my shirt on. I could finally walk with a tank top on, see a little bit of muscle, have no fat, look like an athlete kind of. I just felt really confident and happy with myself. And I was happy with this physique. I didn't see anything wrong with it. But something that was really life-changing for me was enrolling in my strength and performance class my senior year of high school. I was basically forced to lift for 5 days a week, even if I was tired. Previously in my life, I had tried lifting, but I was very inconsistent with it. Now, because it was basically drilled into my schedule every day in school, I lifted. When I was tired, I lifted. When I felt like it, I lifted, but it didn't matter. 5 days a week. And it was this consistency that allowed me to gain so much strength and finally put on 45s on the bar, 135 bench, or 225 squat. And I was like, wow, I have these big plates, big boy plates, and I'm lifting them. I finally felt like I had some strength, and I was proud of myself. I was no longer a skinny kid that had no muscle. I actually had some muscle and some strength to show for me. So this was a picture of me at that time. So after a few months of lifting, I had some arms. I could see my bicep pump, my veins pop, and I had some shoulders. I loved looking at myself after every workout and seeing myself get that pump. And I just wanted to always continue impressing myself with how big my muscles looked, because I feel like that was really important for my confidence. At one point midsummer after senior year, I discovered getting hyped and taking pre-workout. And this made going to the gym an activity that was really exciting and not just some productive work. It's kind of like going out with your friends or playing video games, something that you want to do. It's not work anymore, something that's fun. I really enjoyed going to the gym, and I made a routine where I did push-pull legs 3 times a week, 1 day off. So I've been lifting all through senior year from August 2021 to September 2022, and here's my physique now. As you can see, I have some traps. I have developed my chest more. I kind of have reduced body fat, and I kind of look like an athlete. Every day when I wake up, I flex in the mirror. People think this is some meathead thing that bodybuilders do, and I don't care. Additionally, it's not true. People assume that people with nice physiques flex just to stunt on others. But what they don't realize is that everyone who has their physique worked for it. Unless you're super lucky and were born with a ton of muscle, which most probably you are not, you worked your ass off for your body. And by flexing it, you are admiring your progress and your hard work that you put in. It's just some people don't see it. They don't see the work you put in. But you do. One of my favorite parts of my physique is the 3 scratch marks on my left pectoral. When someone has a scar, it usually represents a big event in their life that was so important that it permanently left a physical mark on them. To me, lifting was a journey that ended up genuinely leaving 3 permanent marks on my body. And these scars represent me having a fat face my junior year, being made fun of for having a double chin, and being unhappy with my physical appearance, and being disgusted to look at myself. It represents me being skinny with no muscle and weighing 150 pounds at 6 feet tall. It represents me working my ass off and getting 20 pounds of muscle in 1 year. gaining muscle so fast that my skin has to stretch to keep up. It represents me now being able to look at myself in the mirror and feel excited about how I love myself and how excited I am to make myself look even better by getting a pump in my next training session. These battle scars allow me to encourage my friends to start their own improvement journey and for them to feel attractive in their own skin by putting in the work. And these battle scars represent my journey, and I encourage everyone to work on themselves so that they can feel confident and happy in their own skin.